Today, I'm going to briefly talk to you about selectivity and your self-care. How being selective about, quite frankly, everything can preserve your self-care. I think this is important because, especially when you're striving after certain things. Hey, welcome to another video. Welcome to the Bajo channel. This is the home of self-care, beauty, wellness, and any and everything that'll help you to become the most empowered version of you. Today, I'm going to briefly talk to you about selectivity and your self-care. How being selective about, quite frankly, everything can preserve your self-care. I think this is important because, especially when you're striving after certain things, we have a tendency to kind of accept everything that comes our way for the sake of attaining our goal. But a lot of times, when you preserve and you pull back and you analyze things, you guard your self-care, because sometimes getting involved in certain things for the sake of anything is not even worth it. I'm going to give you a few reasons why being selective preserves your self-care and it promotes self-care. One reason being selective about who you're with, where you're going, who your friends are, almost every choice. It protects your energy. Everywhere you go, you're going to have to share or exchange energy. That's what we do with energy all day. It's just a simple exchange. Sometimes when you choose to be a part of certain affiliations or certain groups, gatherings, projects, you are expending a certain level of energy that sometimes is not even worth it. We are quick to say yes to so many things. I don't even know, maybe it's something that's programmed into us subconsciously, but you don't always have to say yes to everything. My favorite statement is that no is a complete sentence. It has all the nouns, have all the verbs, the predicates, the adjectives. No, period. Complete sentence. Learning how to protect your energy is so important. And being selective is, people mix up being selective with being picky. It's not the same thing. And if you want to make it the same thing, that's fine. Who cares how you use the word? But taking your time and evaluating situations before you jump into it. Another reason why it will preserve your self-care and promote self-care is that when you're selective, it affirms your self-worth. When I can say no to certain things because I don't necessarily need it, it's affirming my value. When you say yes to everything, it devalues you. It really honestly does. For instance, people have the right, when you go to any business or you go to anywhere for any type of service, that service provider has a right to tell you no. And a lot of times we've experienced that. People will run your credit. People will find out certain information about you. And they tell you no, because you're not a perfect fit for us. You're not the right fit for us. They're being selective because they don't want to waste their time with certain candidates that's not in the mindset of who they want to service in the first place. A hairdresser, for instance. You go to the salon. You're problematic. The next time you come, that person does not have to serve you. I don't care if you pay $1,000, $5,000 for your hair. It doesn't matter. They don't have to. because they have the right to say, you know what? I'd rather forego this money to promote and preserve my peace and to increase my own value. When you're able to turn certain things down, you literally add value to yourself, because now you're putting yourself in a position that even those who are that are looking and that are observing this situation, they realize that this person doesn't have to. You ever seen somebody that's like thirsty? They thirsty and they want everything and they grab everything and it's a yes, 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 yes for everything. It is not. I'm gonna give you a story that's funny. It was a guy a long time ago, and he used to work around us, and it was years ago, and we saw him talking to every girl, any girl that came around us. He was in that girl's face, in the girl's face, and it didn't even matter who. It was our friends from out of town, the people he was anybody, he was in their face. And people started to look at him like he was just like cheap. Like, you take anything. And it gave us a disdain for him in terms of like his taste. Like, anything is good for you. So it kind of devalued him. Opposed to having someone who's very selective, like I don't want to be around everybody. I can't share my energy with everybody. That person positions themselves in a more valuable position. And that is what I'm saying about selectivity and your self-care. You cannot be with everybody. You cannot be in everybody's face. You cannot be at every function and still want to preserve your self-care. Everything is a yes to you. It cannot be so. It cannot be so. I'm not even going to say it's unrealistic, but that is not, it's not conducive to your self-care and your journey in it. Saying no is definitely a complete sentence, and you don't have to be embarrassed about saying it. Another reason why it's important for you to be selective as it pertains to your self-care is that you save space for what really matters. That's something that I'm learning. Like, I've always been the type of person, when something comes up, I like to jump right on it if I have to get on it. But what I'm learning is, if I do that, as I'm putting out all of these fires as they emerge, I'm exhausted. So when the real project that I want to give my complete energy to, I don't have it because I've already expended it on these many situations that I really didn't need my immediate attention. And so being selective, it positions you to be valuable. It positions you to preserve your peace, to protect your peace. You protect your energy. You also save energy for what is really important. It's nothing worse than wanting to do something and not having the energy or even the clarity or the wherewithal to even get it done because you've already spent it on these. And sometimes, you know what happens? You don't even realize that you're expending this excessive energy on these nuances that does not need your immediate attention. I don't know where it came in at, but I have been programmed, right, that I want to just tackle things as they come so they won't build up. That was my mentality. But things going to build up anyway. It doesn't matter how much you tackle them. It is a rat race. Like, no matter how much you think you're trying to tackle this, now I'm learning slowly that if you tackle the most important thing, you can give your 100% attention to that. Because what I hate to do is be confronted with something that's so important and I'm really not there. And I'm thinking about what's next. Being selective allows you to be present within the moment. And it's nothing like being present. I hate being with someone or at dinner with someone or hanging out with someone and they're not even with me. They on their phone, they texting, they are not with me. And I hate it so badly that I try my best not to do it when I'm in the presence of other people, because I don't like the way it makes me feel. So I don't want to share that energy with anybody else. Being selective is a godsend, and it is a declarative statement of you prioritizing yourself, prioritizing your energy, and any and everything that you allow into your life. You don't have to choose everything. You don't have to say yes to everything. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there. I'm not going to be here. This is not what you understand? Yes, I will show up for this. And then you give your 100% attention to that thing. Not being here, there, I can't wait. I'm almost done. And it's like we're so fragmented in our thinking. And I hate when I feel like that in myself. Like I'm here, but it's like I can't wait to get to the next place. And it's like I'm just like so disconnected. And I'm not really enjoying any of it. But when I just make sure I'm prioritizing that which is important, and sometimes you have a lot of things that are important, but you have certain things that are more important than others. So yeah, be selective. Be selective as it pertains to your self-care journey. I thank you for listening. This is the Bajo channel, the home of self-care, beauty, wellness, and any and everything that'll help you to become the most empowered version of you. Just remember that self-care is the best care. Later.